When you scroll through TikTok or YouTube Shorts, I'm sure you've seen videos like these. Creators build all kinds of crazy things with the Lego, like knocking down Lego towers, making Lego cars cross narrow bridges, and more. I bet you've also wondered how those Lego machines are made. Are they difficult to build? Well, buying the Lego pieces and the sensors is actually the easy part. The hardest part is right here. You need to come up with the structural design that solves the problem. And of course, you also need to know a little bit of programming to make the motors move exactly the way you want. Maybe you can sit down at a computer and learn to code, but your 6-year-old son can't. So is there a way for both of you to build these kind of Lego together? Absolutely. The answer is this. The Codybot, an AI-powered, screen-free coding blocks system. As a competitor to Lego Spike, what did the Codybot get right that makes customers choose it? They turned all of the code into physical blocks and then integrated GPT into the system. The advantage is obvious. It dramatically lowers the entry for kids. No phone, no computer. Every piece of code is something you can actually see and touch. If your program doesn't work, just press one button and GPT becomes your personal coding teacher. And thanks to that satisfying magnet click every time the blocks snap together, it's incredibly fun and stress relieving to use. So turning code into a toy is Codybot's biggest selling point. Although the box says it's designed for kids aged 4 to 12, it's surprisingly appealing even for adults like me who know absolutely nothing about programming. Open the box and you will find everything laid out like this. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever felt that a quick guide wasn't just a useless piece of paper. If you're completely new to programming, you should definitely read it carefully. This is a start block. It's the main components that controls how your program runs. Exactly how your code executes depends entirely on how you rotate this dial. This is the control block. It's the receiver. It translates your code into executable commands and sends them to the actuators. And these colorful blocks are your code. Combine the blocks in whatever sequence you want, and you can create all kinds of different functions. To help you experience the fun of programming right away, Codybot includes a pre-built looping program in the box. Every time the loop runs, the LED randomly changes to a different brightness level. Every block and every chip has its name printed directly on it, and the LED strip clearly shows you exactly which step is currently running. If your code doesn't work, the dial becomes harder to turn, and the LED flashes red exactly where the arrow occurs. This example perfectly shows how simple and intuitive Codybot is. Whether you're an adult or a child, after turning the dial a couple of times and thinking about it for 5 minutes, you will understand the basic principles of programming. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. There are already 17 different puddings in Codybot's digital guidebook, and this robot dog is one of the most classic examples. Right now, I don't actually know everything this robot dog can do, but by the end, I definitely will. So let's follow the instructions and build its body first. I'm also a beginner when it comes to building with bricks. Finding all the pieces took me quite a while. Even so, I finished the entire building in less than 2 hours. Building with the bricks really does improve your patience and hands-on skills.
2 hours later.
Finally, install the control blocks like this. And the robot dog's body is complete. Next comes the coding part. Don't know how to write the code? Don't worry. Codybot includes the official answer right in the guidebook. There's nothing wrong with copying the answer. The important thing is reviewing it afterwards so you understand how it works and know how to do it yourself next time. Now you have a robot dog that can run. Not bad for your very first build, right? If you want to control the robot dog's speed, you can attach the ultrasonic sensor included in the box, then simply rearrange a few blocks and chips, and the robot dog will automatically adjust its speed based on how far away obstacles are in front of it. Besides the robot dog, which is the most basic example, our team also built several other projects, including a shovering robot, a guitar that uses an ultrasonic sensor to detect distance and play different notes, an alarm clock that runs away from you, and lots of other fun and practical little creations. Every one of them can be assembled using the parts included in the box. It would be boring if I showed you every single one, so I'll leave it to you. Only by building them yourself can you truly experience the joy of programming and creation. Even though I've only had the Codybot for a short time, after just 2 or 3 days of using it, I completely understand how it works. And through this video, I hope I've helped you understand it too. That's exactly the beauty of a low barrier product. I'm confident that your kids will have no trouble figuring out how to play with a toy like this. And if they happen to build something that's not even in the guidebook, congratulations, they will be great innovators someday. Codybot will be launching soon on Kickstarter. If you'd like to learn more, check out the link in the description below. I'm Will from Gizmochina. I will see you in the next one.